Hello and welcome back to Sonic Unleashed Part 19. In this episode, we'll be continuing on through Adabat Night with Deep Jungle. Break the pots for more force, except this is actually Unleashed meter as opposed to force. So you may notice that we are up to 10 lives now. I off-screened all of the world exploration that I needed to do in order to get additional lives. This is my control stick fucking me over as I'm attempting to get this item. There we go.
Platform locking be damned!
So what's new in the world of Cloud today?
Beautiful day, my friend. Glorious summer. Nothing says summer like late nights and jazz.
I don't know, man. I personally think that rock says summer more than jazz does.
Rock and roll can go fuck itself. It is party time over here.
There. We have thrown wizards into bugs and it has worked.
Break things with our heads.
Yeah. I don't really know what I was going to say there, mostly because Pascal already said the thing that I was supposed to say, and it's been, 5 months since I recorded this?
Oh my god, what does this remind me of? This is some
this
kind
should
of...
remind you of Crash Bandicoot 1 specifically, because Crash Bandicoot 1 had mostly this kind of vertical platforming.
Vertical platforming, but, like, you have to control the direction in which you fly. Yeah, I believe you could be on point with Crash Bandicoot 1. I was thinking maybe Super Mario Sunshine. Either that or Donkey Kong Country 2.
Sunshine did do that, but not as much as people like to think. It was bad when it did it, certainly, but it wasn't nearly as prevalent as people want us to believe it was. Like, I think Delfino Park was like one of the only major instances of a mandatory vertical platforming. And that was because we were supposed to be climbing the roller coaster.
Well, I believe I was about to extend maybe a little, slow clap for Sonic Unleashed for successfully creating a 2D, 3D immersion that actually works. While also killing us at the same time, we forgive the game by breaking up these death-causing sequences and access to the Sega Suicide Hotline in order to immerse the player with occasional 2D segments that actually do flow pretty nicely.
There, got it.
Boom.
And then ride this one back up.
I thought you were alone. Sonic is never alone.
Walk slowly around the tight platforms.
I thought what might have been a nice touch is if for a moment, like when Sonic eventually breaks the curse of the werehog, that he has a second to like talk to the werehog. It's like, well, it's been fun, old friend. And the spirit of the werehog, of course, replies, "Go fuck yourself."
The problem with that is the lore surrounding the werehog would have made that impossible, as it is, a full transformation for Sonic as opposed to a separate entity.
Right. I guess you could have gone either way on that. Probably best not to complicate things too much. Although the campiness would have been well up Sonic's alley.
Yeah. Come on. Nice and easy.
Slowly traverse.
Damn it!
The phallic.
That's why we don't dash
platform.
on the small platforms, past Gurdette.
Don't just run off of the dick platform. You gotta take your time.
A nice leisurely stroll through Adabat Night. Again, these levels actually do look really nice, and they sound really good too, thanks to the good soundtrack and ambient noises. But this part of Adabat Night can go fuck itself. I hate this exact session. You see, what we have to do here, Mr.
Now,
Cloud, what we specifically have to do is no, you can't go on those platforms.
It has begun.
Damn it!
Yes.
What we need to do is we need to werehog platform ourselves onto the floating enemies in order to get over to the goal ring, and then we have to deal with another combat segment in order to actually access the goal ring on that relatively thin platform. Adabat Knight has us do this at the end of the level 3 fucking times. I do not like it any of the times that it does it, especially when you have that shit happening, where one of the enemies you need to grab is one of the electrical holders, and they can turn that on at will. And if depth perception is a bitch like that, you can end up just falling off randomly.
And the entire time they're teasing you with the goal ring in the background.
Yeah, I'm okay with them teasing me with the goal ring. It's actually a rather motivating feature for me. What I'm not okay with is how fucking jank this particular segment is. And again, we have to do it once more in the later level.
Right now, wait one additional stretch of
oh
the
look,
latex
we can't.
glove.
It only slugs up twice, and then it starts to turn around.
2 and jump.
There.
Oh
look,
God.
Explodey dudes.
We are gonna knock you off the platform. You're gonna die.
Alright, we survived.
Oh, that wasn't so bad.
Indeed, the combat section there was not so bad. But because we died so much at the end, we lost our S rank.
S rank. So
Yes.
what?
And booyah, we have maxed out our werehog. Well, not technically. I think there's like one more combo that we can get, but I don't think we actually show us getting it. Lots of pictures. And here is Heavenly Ruins. Honestly, I don't remember a majority of these, and I wasn't smart enough to actually skim through the part just to remember if this is the level that I absolutely hate, that almost granted me a game over, and would have if I wasn't using save states.
I would think that you probably would be motivated to use save states. Mr. Grinds up lives back up to 10.
No. We did not grind our lives back up to 10. You get a full complement of lives every time you start a new level.
Oh, you always start with 10 lives?
Now, yes, because I have successfully gotten a majority of the additional lives that can be found in the overworld.
Okay, now wait for the go. And
There,
go.
now go.
Now go. Quickly now. Alternate. Hang. You're supposed to hang. It's okay.
Yeah,
Because
they flat out wouldn't let me. I was trying to hang down. I was pushing back on the control stick like I was supposed to, and it just said, "No, you're not gonna do that." So here, eat some spikes, bastards.
Tasty. The elevator
You see,
doesn't
I thought
stop,
that
does
this
it?
is
No.
where the gondola was going to stop, but no, the gondola stops actually a little bit further back here, and then just dashes forward again. Ugh.
Looks like Leon and Ashley are gonna have to take the elevator across the chasm.
So, which hand is Leon and which hand is Ashley?
Honestly, so not only could Sonic make little hand characters of Leon and Ashley, he could probably fucking rubberize the two of them.
I don't think he's got that much control over their shape. I mean, he definitely has expansion, but I don't think he's got molding.
Sonic is made of latex, Play-Doh, and cookie dough. Like, this guy is ready to mold.
Alright, so for this fight, try to take out the insects first, as they're significantly more dangerous than the large guy is, especially when he's just sitting back there, waiting for us to get into aggro range. There. Insects are dead. Now we can deal with it.
Baby's first Devil May Cry.
God of War. God of War was about this slow, honestly. Damn it!
And God of
Save
War was
yourself,
about this
Sonic!
frustrating. Say, jump. He's he's ready. He's ready to
jump up
immediately
there. I
smash
tried
you to
like
the
4
tube.
fucking times, and they
God.
just said no.
Damn it! Hit him in the ass. Do it. Put down your fist.
Thankfully, it's not. This isn't really a fight where you have to worry about your health so much because of the 30 rings they provide. The double instance of 30 rings that they provide you, which is effectively half a health bar. More or less, all you really need to do is worry about your positioning and timing your attacks effectively against this enemy.
Yeah, this guy sucks.
I wouldn't say that the large enemies suck per se. They just have significantly more health than what is comfortable with me dealing with. After all, after you kill them, you effectively get full health. Sometimes.
Yay. And is the end of the level right? Nope. Behold, the gauntlet section that will make you cry.
This segment's not honestly that bad, but getting all the shit in it is. I don't honestly. If it's your first attempt going through Sonic Unleashed, like it was for me, don't bother to try and get all the collectibles, because the collectibles, although very nice and allow you to level up Sonic's Werehog stats, are not honestly all that important. It's sad to say, but it's very true. Sonic does not need. Oh, and now the enemies spawn in, bastards. But Sonic doesn't need a majority of the steroids he gets from leveling up. I mean, the additional attack and health is nice, but you never really feel like you need it. Mostly because a majority of the enemies are under stun lock, thanks to the Were Clap.
I will give the level up system this, is that it gives Sonic the appearance of both character progression and geographic level progression. He is always moving forward. Even though it's, gee, why do I always level up at the same intervals? Playthrough after playthrough.
I don't think you do, honestly, especially if you bother to skip the force drops that show up on the map. No. Dusty thinks that there's persons here. There might be persons here, I'm not sure.
Wave the magic wand.
Yep, there's a persons here. Oh well.
No, you killed me.
Alright then, and now we have 2 large blue Dark Gaia monsters, which is really simple because they're the blue ones as opposed to the red ones. And the red ones have slightly more health.
And Sonic, with his little hissy fit tantrum, smashing his fists on his school table, is allowing much damage through.
Yes.
Meanwhile, after being awakened after a night of heavy gambling, the blue creature finally turns around to address the problem behind him.
And deaded.
Spend your money wisely.
No, Scrooge McDuck, we will spend our money frivolously and on things that we don't need, like luxury items.
Poetry, I say! Oh no, these platforms fall after I land on.
Some of them do. Most of them do not.
Sonic, we've talked about this. There is a certain lord in your universe. It is called gravity. Yes.
There's probably a hidden item back behind that temple that I didn't bother to go scout out, because at this point I'm like, no, we have yet more platforming to do. Let's just try and clear. Let's just try and clear. And that was a good thing that I did, because this section right here, this fucking blows. You have to do combat on these
light
platforms.
blue disappears.
Yes, and you have to do combat on them against ranged attackers. This blows.
Good. Vertical pin. Fuck. This. Segment. Because the platforms don't last nearly as long as they should. Well, at least you can stand over here.
Yeah, you can stand over here, but because we're fighting mages, that doesn't really matter where we can stand because they're always going to be just slightly out of our attack range. That's the whole point of being a mage, after all.
Alright, so wait for him to get closer.
I can't.
Don't
He's
fall
not
off the
allowed to get
platform,
closer,
Sonic.
Cloud.
Sonic, gravity is not just a rule, it's the law. Of course, the wizard says, screw gravity. Oh, whoops.
Oh, look, yet another wizard.
Sonic, what were we just talking about? Do not, if you're gonna combo in the middle of the pie, you're gonna get to the crust too soon.
Like so.
Damn it, Sonic. That's why you should always wait patiently for dessert. Everybody gets a slice. Everyone! Especially good hedgehogs who don't combo too close to the edge of the fucking platform.
Come on. Don't break on me now.
Oh, for the love of God, do not break on Pasgurdat.
There.
Pasgurdat has had enough. He will body slam your challenges.
Oh, look, they spawned yet another wizard.
Why are there more dudes? Stop this. Stop this at once. Well, I'm glad we both agreed that standing in this corner will allow you to stay out of the melee propulsion range that would send you spiraling to your agonizing doom.
Fuck that segment.
Be gone with you, evil blockage!
That segment wouldn't honestly be so bad if the platforms weren't, collapsible. If they were, the same type of platform, the small circular things you can easily fall off, that would actually be fine. But because they're collapsible, you're not allowed to stand on that segment.
They're supposed to challenge you to platforms that you have no interest in standing on in the first place. So yeah, we have found
the next
arena.
We will finish off Adabat Night.
Problem solving.
Secret Movie 16.
Those are not problems.